So first, the benefits. AI can address gaps in cybersecurity defenses, such as shortages in security staff. Continuous AI monitoring automates threat and incident detection. Now, here's the thing about that. Computers are kind of stupid machines. They do three things. They do and, they do or, they do not. That's all they do. Those are the only three operations. But they do them literally billions of times per second. A human being can miss a small alert. It happens. It happens to every SOC analyst, to every security person out there. Computers at billions of iterations per second don't miss.
Well, when you talk about deep learning, deep neural networks, you're talking about those three basic logic gates on a much larger scale where you have neurons, and people call it deep learning because there's a lot of similarities between how we imagine how the brain works with neurons firing and how complex some of these neural networks can get. Some neural networks are pretty flat, but some can get very, very massive. And there are a lot of dials and knobs that get tweaked as a part of training. It's very, very interesting on just how often how the parallels exist. Sorry, if you heard that, I have my cell phone is not on mute.
Right. They can increase threat intelligence capabilities. They are marginally cost efficient. I say marginally because, look, building the models is not cheap.
Mm.
However, once the models are built, they're cheap to iterate.
Now, you're talking about a lot of overhead in R&D for building these things, but once they are in effect, you're talking like compare purchasing a cybersecurity offering or an AI offering to having to add an additional 3 members, right? Three heads to do this. And we never advocate for replacing people with AI, rather have them work together in tandem. Yet without AI, you would need to hire more people.
Right. It can remove human error. We'll get into that in literally just a moment, and decision making. So on those last two, let's look back in history.